Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another one, and kind of a quick one, but I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about this, guys, and let's get into it. So subscribe, thank you all my members, and be a member, be a patron, and let's get into it. So today we're going to kind of talk a little bit about, because, I mean, first things first, nothing is actually happening right now in War Thunder, not too much at least. Of course we had the anniversary promotions and stuff, but still it wasn't too many stuff, too much stuff, So yeah, I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about this upcoming patch and when we will actually start to see stuff. So we have here the spreadsheet made obviously by Xabi because of course it's him, right, to do this type of thing. But yeah, and I will leave it in the description if I can remember. But yeah, just to kind of have an idea on when we are going to start to see the dev blogs and stuff like that. So yeah, of course we are in the last patch of the year, so normally it is on December, the patch. So as you see here, let's see, announcement of the patch, release of the patch. So yeah, for example, here we have 2021. So the release of the patch was around the 14th, as you see here. And yeah, so we're not that far away, a month from now, which means that it is going to be it's normally a very, very short patch, like in the sense of it is a very short time between the first day of the first dev blog, for example, and then the release of the patch, So as you see here, only 14 days. It was similar to what we saw in the last patch, and if you see the other years is always like this. For example, 2020 was 11 days, even less than that. And in 2019, it was 19 days. Up here, it doesn't matter too much, but because, I mean, it was so long ago that it kind of doesn't matter too much. So 24 days and stuff. So of course, they normally tend to do the same thing as always, but still there is some modifications here, 17 days. So normally it's going to be a patch that it's like the first dev block, then in that same week or the other week it's going to be the first dev server, then another dev server 1 week later, and the patch is released on the middle of the next week, So it's very, very, very quickly. So things are going to move fast once we start to see the dev logs, Also, we have the summer, it's the winter event. We always have the winter event on December as well. That starts kind of together with the patch. So we have that as well to look forward. Some other vehicles maybe or something like that. Other stuff that we can see here is that obviously the let's see, announcement was always. I mean, it's always one day before the actual release, right? And the first dev server, the first dev blog. So first dev blog, it was on the 12th of. It was on the 12th of. Oh no, this is just wrong here. Sorry, it was on the 30th of November. So about 15 days from now, it would be kind of. So yeah, here it was on the 7th of the of December. Let's see here, the 28th of November, 23 of November. So it will be around the last week of November and the first week of December. So we can expect in at least 1 to 2 weeks to see the first dev blog, And then normally after that, the first, let's see if he has here, last dev server to release. Oh, we don't have the first dev server, but normally it's like a week after the first dev server, the first dev log, that we see the first dev server as well. So it's going to be a very quick one. It's always like this. The December patch is always a very quick one. I was actually kind of amazed that the October patch was very, very fast. As you see, it was 6 days before the last year's, and even let's see here. Where is the patch release? So yeah, the other patch was even 28 days. So yeah, it was very, very quickly, as you see here. So that's kind of what I have hope for this patch, because as you see here, you can see that, for example, last year, the first dev blog for the release was 28 days. 28 days. So it was very, very much, I mean, it was twice as this year, the October patch. And what does that mean? It means that this patch was kind of a small one, even, because it wasn't too much. I mean, it's, of course, I'm guessing here, but the idea is that it was not that much stuff to be shown. And with that, it is a very short period between the first one and the first devs blog and the release of the patch, which means that maybe they are hiding stuff from us to actually be releasing a very big patch on December, which I think it's the thing that it will happen. Hopefully we can see multiple 4th generation aircraft and stuff like that. But as you see, so we are on the 14th right now, right? So at least 7 days more, so at least the 21, but the 21st day of November would be kind of too early still. So I would expect it to be at the end of the next 2 weeks, you know. So basically like on the 28th, 27th, on the minimum, you know. And on the max, of course, it will be during the other week after that. So yeah, we can expect at least 2 weeks to wait, or 1 week and a half at least to wait until the first dev blog. And after that, 1 week after that, we can see the dev servers. So let's see here. For example, here we have the dev servers. So let's take a look on the December patch. So as you see here, first dev blog to the first dev server. So as you know, normally it takes a little bit of time, normally around a week. But these December patches, they're normally shorter. So as you see here, for example, 3 days from the first dev blog to the first dev server. So that's the thing. Probably we will see the first dev blog, for example, like around the 1st of December. And then we will see the dev server, the first dev server, with the teaser coming up normally around the same time, like very, very shortly after the first dev server, you know. So as you see here, the first dev blog, sorry, it's too many dev stuff to talk about, but still, as you see here, for example, last year's, it was literally 2 days after. So it is normally going to be like this, kind of, you know. Of course, we don't have kind of a pattern here because the teasers are not something that they used to do back in the day. But still, like it is supposed to be very, very quickly. We're going to see the first dev server, that first dev blog very quickly. And after that, very shortly, like 2 weeks, you know, then on that week, probably we will see the teaser together with the dev server or the dev stream. Of course, 1 day later. It's always 1 day later than the teaser. And then after that, the dev server on the day that the stream is happening, or on the day after normally, you know. So yeah, we can expect around the first week during the first to the second week of probably during the first week of December to see the teaser, the first dev server, if not, obviously the first dev blogs as well, if you didn't see it on the week before. If you take a look on the calendar, actually, if you take a look on the calendar, the November month go until like Wednesday. So they might even do the first dev blogs like on Thursday of that week, on the 1st of December, 2nd of December on Friday, and maybe during the next week, probably see the teaser, the stream, and the first dev server. Okay, so that's when we kind of figured that we might be seeing these events happening. Okay, together with the winter event as well and other stuff like that. So we have around 2 weeks of nothingness, or very few things to talk about even in the channel. So yeah, the videos are going to be, I'm going to try to be creative like during these 2 weeks, because there's basically nothing to talk about. So on the news and new vehicles and stuff like that, especially because the last patch was kind of limited in the sense of especially aircraft, which is the main focus on the channel, right? So I might try some different things. So let me know in the comments what you like, what you don't like on the channel. I plan to do some DCS videos, some other stuff during these 2 weeks to actually have content. Because if not, I'm going to just be playing as well and trying to keep the rumors a little bit up, you know. So I will be trying to see if there is more leak list and stuff like that as well. But anyway, this is the video, a very short one. Just wanted to show to you guys a little bit on the spreadsheet. I will leave it in the description. And yeah, make sure to be a member, be a patron. And I see you guys on the next one. Subscribe, guys. Guys, Jesus, bye. Bye, guys. See you.